Right then, we are continuing with the story. It looks like we are going to find out how to identify unique items, which I'm pretty excited about. But before that, I was just thinking to myself on break. Remember last episode when we were fighting the undead people? They need to be set on fire before you do damage to them. I think I might just take this as a quality of life so we can hit all of them in one cast of Incendio. Even though I don't really think that's going to be too viable for other things because they normally got shields around them, I'm going to take it anyway. I think it could be useful. I'm going to get that. I think that's the best way to spend talents, is find a use for it first before you buy it so you're not wasting stuff. Right, let's go. Hopefully we unlock some unique gear here. Since we've got like 4 or 5 items in our inventory that we need to identify.
Professor Weasley?
Somewhere away from prying eyes.
What a sneaky sneakster.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor.
Well, we unlocked that. With our mind.
What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student
Revelio.
might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to
Lumos.
suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is...
Revelio.
You must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away.
Evananso. Evanesco. Right, let's go, baby. Check out my wand skills, baby.
Splendid.
Where even is it? Oh, there it is. Transfiguration. Ah. Vanishes items and returns Moonstone when cast within the Room of Requirement. Returns Moonstone.
Evanesco on those chairs.
I'm trying to, but it's not letting me.
Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later.
We've got
move on.
loads of Moonstone.
Lumos.
Where in Merlin's name is that elf?
I love having 8 slots of inventory of spells.
Revelio.
Is that... Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes,
Okay,
Professor.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Hey, baby.
Revelio. Revelio.
8 Moonstones, quite a lot.
Reparo.
No, wrong spell, wrong spell, wrong spell.
Accio.
Why would we need that to get up here? Hey! Oh, look at that, Spider-Man!
Incendio. Revelio. Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them! No, not... that's not helpful, you
Lumos.
pile of tin!
Your suit of armor has failed you.
Revelio.
Bit offered the room. Thought I needed a bath, cheeky thing.
Revelio.
Now, how do we get up there?
Reparo. Accio. How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? Revelio. What was that? Was that a golden snitch?
Where?
Perhaps
yeah.
you should summon your wits and find out.
Revelio. Accio.
Right. Can we break through this?
Reparo.
Nope.
Accio. Revelio.
Unless we use that to climb over it, maybe. You can't... Oh, Wiggenweld potions, fair enough.
Accio.
Ah. That's pretty clever. Can't get to it.
Accio.
Boom! Check that bad boy out. We got it. Not gonna lie, that felt a bit junk,
Revelio.
but I got it in the end. I don't know if I'm going the right way or the wrong way here.
I hope that house elf can find us in here. Lumos.
Oi oi, my Bobby Dazzler.
Yikes! Careful! Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deek's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
Pretty impressive.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with.
Can we order some prostitutes next? Yeah.
I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
You've unlocked the desk of description. Use it to reveal the magical properties of gear. Okay. So are we actually going to get gear that's worthwhile keeping? Because at the minute, it just... Oh, you just use it once. I'll tell you why. Because at the moment, it just seems like gear is just... It's just got +1 defense, which isn't the most exciting gear system ever. Like, are we going to have magical effects now? Terrible. Ah! Decreased damage taken from trolls. Now this is good. Dug bogs. No idea what a dug bog is. I'm gonna take this. Whoa, look at the state of them. Okay, but can we not, like, put traits in the slots? We found a couple. Maybe we'll need a class for that. $39. $52. Increased spell damage while concealed by disillusionment. Huh. Good stuff, this. Increased damage of all damage spells. I think we're definitely going to wear that. One less. Offense 45. Oh, this gives us offense. What's better? Increased damage, or do you think extra 1 offense? I'm going to go with that. I think that's probably for the best. Right, here we go, baby.
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
Pow pow!
Revelio. I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you.
Conjuring spell. This is where we get mad prostitutes. Bring on the bitches!
Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
Holy hell, that was
Where
ages
can I find the
ago.
resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Oh, this is awesome. We've got our own potion room. We're about to conjure a potting table. Well, how do we do this? Conjuring. Oh, actually, we probably need this as well. Aha! Enchanted items to be used in the room of requirement. Wall hangings, decorations, rugs. All these are the things we've been finding. But I want a herbology. Small pot. What looks... This one looks pretty cool. How do you angle it? Rotate. Oh, bling bling. I would prefer... Stick it on this wall there. Perfect. Change colour. Bro, I didn't know you could do this. Give me a potion station.
Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds.
Oh, you've got your budget for this item.
Deek will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
Yes. Yes, I do want to learn that. But first off, what I want is... It's cool how you get your moonstone back. That can stay there. This corner is much better than that corner. So, I want potion station.
more to teach you about transfiguration, if you have a moment.
What else can we have? Utility. Oh, that's the desk of description. That's fine. Room of requirement artwork, decorations, furniture. Nah, I don't care about none of this. They're the main important ones. So, get wrecked. I want to see if I can put that there. Then we've got everything right next to where we need it to be. Sure.
I've more to teach you about transfiguration.
I know, man. Just I'm playing. I want things where I want them. It's very difficult. Herbology. Perfect. That is the perfect corner. Look at this. Everything in one place. Right. Mallow sweet. Oh my god. We can just keep doing it over and over again. What portion do I want? Defense. Large loot chest on a minimap. I don't really care about that. I mean, one bottle, 15 seconds. Nah, we've got max anyway. Right, let's go and see what she wants.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone.
Got loads.
You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
Got like 150.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
I don't care. Wall decorations. I mean, come on then. A rug. Oh, that's a grand, exquisite rug, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Oh, look how grand this is. Change colour. That'll do. Oh, look at that. Mad skills. What else can we have? Don't care. Statues. We don't have any. Seasonal decorations. Bro, I want a Christmas tree. Artwork. Yeah, let's get some sexy ladies on the walls. Beautiful. Hugh Hefner's aboard. Are you a sexy lady? Oh damn, she's stroking her tit. Whoa, she's stroking her boobs. Yeah, you can go there. What else do we have? Oh, she looks filthy. Two more. These are all gentlemen. I don't want a gentleman on my walls. Nah. Right, what else can we have? Furniture. Don't have any. Looks like we're going to have to put down 5,000 rugs. Winged mirror. A wing mirror. Oh yeah, we definitely need a mirror there. 2 mirrors to set it off. Bro, I should be an interior decorator. Now we need floor decorations. A chair. Oh, this is quite the regal chair. Aha, this is perfect. Spin it. Change size. Oh, giant chair. Perfect. 2 chairs for herbology. What else do we have? A desk. Ah, look. This is a bird bath. It's a bird bath, mate. Not even in the center, but I mean... who cares? What else do we have? Nothing. Oh, decorations. What are these? Quidditch goalpost stand. Urn. We definitely need some ashes. Ashes of my enemies that have incinerated. Put this near the entrance as a warning not to enter here. Actually, that can just go there. There we go.
Good work. Shall we move on?
Look at that. Mad skills. I don't even like this here. Can we kill this?
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration.
I
The
am.
altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell.
Alteruni. I feel like this is the most worthless spell we're going to learn, but hey ho. The spell doesn't even have a good name, it's just called altering. Altering!
Just aim your wand at any
Well, altering.
and perform the altering spell.
Well, if we'd known that, bro, why didn't she teach us that first before I had to bring these in and out of existence just to move them? Change the colour of something. Why does everything we use not have a colour? Bro, I can't highlight this thing. Change colour. Square. And the size.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony.
I can't be arsed, man. I know I get this is not going to help me kill goblins. Does she know that this isn't going to help me kill goblins? Alter the balcony or the floor. Ah, we'll give this the go. Quite like that.
Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience?
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Red light district. I do like natural and earthy, to be honest. A cool moonlit ambience, that sounds nice
I'd
actually.
like the room to feel as if it's being lit by the moon.
Oh, sounds perfect.
It's too much, that. I don't like that.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me.
We need to have like a... Can we get a PlayStation and Xbox conjured, please?
An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
That's pretty cool. I wonder if that's like a... where we can fight enemies and just practice. Right, you. Get rid of this moon. We want earthy.
I'd like to ask you about change.
Of course.
Earth.
I'd like the room to...
Oh,
But strictly only the light and nothing else changes. I think the default one was... Oh, that does seem pretty cool. Let me change this. Representing house colours. Nah, the default ones are much better.
I'd like to ask... I'd like the...
Yeah, that's a better lighting. Right then, let's go. We've got another quest to do for Sebastian. That's another main quest, which I think I want to do straight away. Pretty cool though. I mean, it's good that we've got that and we can transmog things. Right, in the shadow of the Undercroft. Track that quest. $17 of 20. Gonna have to go to a bloody shop again. It's insane how many times you have to visit shops in this. Right, okay, that's fine. We'll sell all this. I feel like our inventory is constantly full, but we don't even have that much to sell.
Handy resource indeed. Your
You know what I
field
mean?
guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all.
That'll see, look, 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Well, that's 8, 9, 10, 11. We've only got 11 things. What is the rest of our gear being held up by? Unless the items you hold on your body still classed as inventory space.
Farewell
I
for
bet
now.
you it is. That's a scam. Lads, we are being scammed blind by this inventory system. Gear. 1, 2, 3, 6 gear slots. Oh my god. The gear you wear also includes your maximum total. That is bullshit. Hold on. I thought we were unlocking gear slots by doing those Merlin spells. We've still got 20. Game's an absolute joke. Come on then. Boom shakalaka. Let's go and see our mate Seb. We need to take these things off our hotbar as well. Oh, there's so much like micromanagement of shit in this game. It's ridiculous. Repairo, probably. Can we use these as... I was wondering if we could use it on enemies. Like, could you use Vanish on an enemy? No, it's only in the room of requirement. Fair enough.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Oh, it's downstairs, that's why. Do 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 da 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 da. Somebody else has got a side quest down here.
Skeleton. I'm on the right track.
Ah. That is... Okay, so we know where the rhinoceros skeleton is. Another quest. We'll do that later. I want to do this.
Over here. Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way.
Come on then. I've got my stealth spell ready.
There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised. How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft.
Revelio.
I used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Yes!
Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
I need this. I need the blasting spell.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here.
This guy's a true bro. He's teaching me the spells that I need to know.
It may take a while
I just rhymed
feel
that.
for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
Confringo.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out?
Yes. A long-range bolt that deals damage on impact. Enemies hit with fire-based attacks will continue to take damage for a few seconds, during which time collisions will result in incendiary burst. Okay. Let's put this. Expelliarmus can go on X. This can go on triangle.
Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras.
Wrong spell. That one.
Both have their uses, but I
Confringo.
Fine. Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
That's it. Well done.
I like it.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. So this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Sounds perfect.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the port key, and Gringotts, and Ranrock.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
I'm gonna tell him. This guy's a bro.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us.
I'm not telling anybody about it. Yeah.
When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
This guy might be able to tell us or help us refine the ancient magic because he seems to be quite good at studying magic. Right, leave the Undercroft, let's go. I've never checked my owl mailbox in ages. I wonder if the guy's got back to us about the broomstick. I need speed. Oh, who's this shady fellow?
Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe you have potions together. And Herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he?
You didn't?
You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
Oh, your father. Daddy has horses, does he?
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help.
Oh well, what a
Sebastian is going
snotty
to be
little rat.
fearful about this.
Sebastian's going to get a spanking by the sounds of it. Right, wait, let me check my owl email. Owl post. Oh my god, we've got so many. You need to learn Depulso, the banishing charm. My sister Helen survived that sudden attack in Azkaban. She said that she does not hold a grudge against Anne. As terrible as the violence was, after seeing the conditions in Azkaban anew, Helen said it was no wonder Anne's mind is far gone. It seems you found Jack Draw's ghost and told him about Anne. Helen wanted you to know that he's evidently promised to work with the ministry and Helen to see if anything can be done for her. A portrait in our common room wants to talk to you. Yeah, we know that. We've done that quest. Meet me in the 7th floor corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea. Focus on your studies. Professor Weasley. That's the one we've just done there. Assistance with delivery. We've done that. I know, discreet place. That's the quest we've just done. Okay, now, this guy. Depulso, Professor Sharp. Well, well, well. Where is Big Prof Sharp? Ah. Acquire and use a focus potion. Acquire Maxima and Endurance potions and use them simultaneously. Do we have these? Endurance and Maxima. Oh my god, how do we... Edurus. We need a Maxima potion. Acquire and use a focus... Wow, okay, I'm just going to the focus shop. I'm just going to the shop. We'll get these now. Potion shop. Right, we'll go there, buy these potions. I'm just going to buy them. I'm not making them. I cannot be vexed with making potions. It's such a fanny on. It's not even worth it. I'd rather spend the money.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Come on in.
Not my brother.
Potions are a speciality here, should you need any.
Focus. 500 gold!
A wise decision. Thank you.
We've got Edurus. Maxima. Your shop is daylight robbery. 500 gold for a potion. Are you mad?
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Right. Let me save this because I can see this going like really badly. Right, use a focus potion. Maxima. Well, that's Endurus.
Excellent.
Oh, look, I'm the stone boy. Attend potions class during the day. Right, let's go, baby. Potions class during the day. And remember, what else we need to do? We need to remember this before we finish the episode. We need to go and collect our petals.
I'll be tested too.
Revelio.
Good to stay in top form.
Oh, look, let's seek one of these doors. I like these doors. 2. Bottom one is 4 in a unicorn. 1, 5, 7, 9, 8, 7. Octopus. Let me in, baby.
Revelio.
Ooh, unidentified items. I'm all about that. We need to learn how to break locks. Right, come on then. Let's get to class.
What have you learned?
Everything.
Revelio.
I think that's upstairs.
Years. 400 years I've been hearing this, and I've truly had enough. I simply cannot be with you any longer.
If someone gets struck by a cursed broom, we do have...
How did I manage to go to the complete opposite end of where we need to... Where?
There's the fountain. I'm getting closer.
Where is this? Is this taking us to the right place? It's like behind us.
I've always said that travel broad...
Oh no, it's not a main quest. This is a side quest. Right, we need to be the daytime. Sure. Get a bit of waiting action on the go.
Revelio.
Bro, how can it not be daytime? It was nighttime when I did that, so why... Oh, there's so many weird decisions in this game. If you rest at any time other than, say, 9 AM, it should always put you at 9 PM. If you rest at any other time... Sorry, let's rephrase that. Let's wait first. If you rest between any time after 9 AM and any time... yeah. Let's say up until 6 hours after 9 AM, it should always put you to nighttime. I don't know how they would program it, but fucking hell, I need to program it better than this shit. Basically, the easiest way to do it is if it's dark on your screen, it should put you to 9 AM. If it's light on your screen, it should put you to 9 PM.
How are your assignments coming along?
Fantastic, bro.
I completed your assignments, Professor.
Good. You should be ready to learn Depulso. Let's see what you can do.
What is this?
Concentrate. Do not let your mind wander. The art of potioning. You've got it now. If you'd like to practice, and I think you should, perhaps best not to go flinging your classmates about the halls. I suggest having a go at the enchanted books here.
Right then. Repels many types of objects and enemies. It deals no damage. It can be launched into each other with destructive results. Okay, so I think we should put this on. Depulso.
Accio. Depulso.
Well done. I'm glad to see that you seem staunchly determined to master your spellcasting.
We've got an upgrade for that if we want it, although I don't think I'm going to use that very often. Depulso. There. Casting Depulso releases an additional blast directly around you. It could be good for getting things off you, but it doesn't deal damage. I don't really know how else we could use that. Confringo impacts produce fiery bolts that seek enemy targets. I do like that. Yeah, I'm not buying that. I don't think I want to use this very often. New owl post. Ah, the teacher. I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. Levitate objects for a short time. Don't we already have that? He's discovered something in the locket. Okay, he's got a main quest now. Right, okay, what we'll do is before we finish the episode, we'll do those two quests next time. Learn some more spells and go and find out what Professor Fig's got. Let's go back to so many places. That's my secret room. Excellent. We'll discover what we've got on our back. What else was I going to do? Oh yes, we need to go and get the plants. We need to collect the plants. This is so good. Identify gear. Brown eye. Bro, we're getting a brown eye. We got some brown eye glasses. Decreased damage taken from trolls. Increased damage with a mandrake. No idea. Ah, look at these bad boys. Look like something from the 80s. I like it. Reminds me of the Morag tongue from Morrowind. And that's it. Nothing else was good. What about the handles? Do we have anything good? That's not for me. Ah, samurai. That's definitely the best one. I wish there was a way to have a... We need to learn that first. We can do these side quests at a later date. Let me think. Right, yeah, we're ready to go. Ready to go, ready to go, ready to go. Map. Where is this lesson? Well, that's for Professor Fig. That's not what I want to do. Wants me to field test a venomous tentacular and mandrake. Oh, well, funny enough, we just found equipment with a mandrake on it. Right, okay. or we need to leave this place. So let's just fast travel. It doesn't show you where this quest is until you leave this room, which is a bit strange. No path available for open quest objective. Oh, I've got to acquire and use a venomous tentacular. Acquire and use a mandrake. On multiple enemies simultaneously. The mandrake's the thing that screams, isn't it? Where are we going to get them from? Oh, Jesus wept. Probably going to be in Hogsmeade, isn't it? Who do you think? Do you think? I bet you he sells them. I bet you he sells mandrake because he's a farmer, isn't he?
Off on another adventure, are we?
Bro, I just want to learn spells.
Oh, it's you! What a pleasant surprise.
But he doesn't.
No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Well, how the hell are we supposed to know what? Okay, I'll just forget about it. Right, tell you what we're going to do. We're going to save it here. Call it an episode here. I'm going to Google where to find them because I can't actually be arsed to hunt them down. I just want to get it done. I just want to play the game, man. This game is 90% walkabout, talk to people. 1%... well, I'll give it a bit more credit. 3% fighting things. Lads, what's the point in having all these spells if you fight things once every 5 hours? Don't even understand it. Bro, just give me the fucking spells. Give me the spells to play the game! See you in the next one, lads.